Start.
Okay, so good morning and Jai Jagat everyone.
Good morning,
Please sit down. Now, first of all, we are going to join an energizer, okay? So everyone will enjoy. Come on. Okay, so how was energizer? Okay, now please sit down. Okay, now Sanskriti, would you like to read the quotation?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the quotation?
Time and tide wait for none.
Time and tide wait for none. Who could like to explain? Who would like to explain? Yes, Arshika.
Means time is precious and it can never stop.
Yes. Anybody else? Yes, Aviraj?
Time is very precious.
Time is very precious. Very good. Yes.
Time is very precious in our life.
Very good. So time is very precious and it should never be
Stop.
wasted. Okay? And can we stop time?
No.
No. Anything which is more precious than time?
No.
Do you feel? Anything? Yes, Aviral. Do you find anything more precious than time?
Time is so important.
It is important, but anything more precious than time? Do you find?
No.
No. So, time is very important and we should always,
We should always save time.
yes, save time and never ever waste the time. So, what is the topic for today?
Time.
What is the topic?
Time.
Time. Okay. Now we are going to watch a very interesting video. Let us see what is here.
Good morning. I am Mr. Hickory Clock. I stay in Pasha's room and I help him tell time.
So what is this?
Hickory clock.
Clock. Okay. So in this clock, what can you see? What is there?
Numbers.
Yes?
And numbers.
Numbers.
And we can see two needles, one small hand
And okay, correct. We can see
and some
numbers. Okay, yeah. Okay, correct. Let us see what is there.
Do you want me to help you too?
Yes.
Okay, you already know about the different parts of your body. Now it's time for you to learn about the parts of my body and how they work. I am a little different from all of you.
Do we all have some parts in our body? Do you know this? We have already studied? Yes. So similarly, clock also had some parts, okay? But are those eye, nose and ears?
And stomach.
No. Clock is having those things? No. It is a little bit different, okay? Let us see what is there.
because I have numbers 1 to 12 on my face. Not only that,
What is the first thing? Like Sanskriti said, 1 to 12?
Number.
1 to 12? Numbers. Okay.
you can see I have two hands on my face too. This long hand is called my minute hand. And this short hand is called my hour hand.
Now the long hand on the clock, that is called minute hand, and the shorter one is called hour hand. Okay.
When my minute hand points to 12 and my hour hand points to 6, the time is said to be 6 o'clock.
So when the longer hand is pointing to 12 and the smaller is pointing towards, the time is 6 o'clock. Okay. Any one example that you do early morning at 6 o'clock? What do you do? Okay, yes, Anika? You brush your teeth? Okay. Yes, Athar, what do you do? You take a bath? Okay. Bathing, okay. Yes?
Go to school.
At 6 o'clock?
No.
No. Okay, yes, Adi?
Having breakfast.
Having breakfast. Okay, so these are some examples that what do you do early in the morning at what time? 6 o'clock, right? Some people wake up at 6 o'clock, right? Yes. And some also wake up very, very late, right? But you all should wake up at least at 6 o'clock. So from tomorrow you are going to watch the time in the clock, okay? When it's 6, you will wake up, okay? You can set the alarm too, okay? Come on, let us see.
Likewise, when my minute hand points to 12 and my hour hand points to 7, the time is 7 o'clock.
Okay, now here I want to explain and see what you all have understood till now. So, can you see what is this? What is this? This is a clock, correct. Okay, so there are how many numbers? 1 to 12, correct. And there are how many hands? 2 hands. Okay. Now the shorter hand is called, raise your hand if you know the answer. Hour hand, correct. Okay, Hamda, longer hand is called? Minute hand, very good. Okay, now I am moving this around, round. Okay, it stops here. Shh. Okay. Ashir, what is the time? 4 o'clock, correct. Okay, now again, let us see where it moves. Oops, not the whole clock. Okay, now should it move like this? The shorter hand should be here only, right? Then only it can show the hour. Am I right? Abhyuday, what is the time? Is that 10? How many of you say 10? Raise your hand. Whole class? Very good. Okay. Now, again it moves round and round. Okay. Now, what is the time, Atharv? 8 o'clock. Okay. Atharv, you have got one clock. Can you please show me? Okay. This is the time. Okay. You have already done. At what time you come to school? Please make that time. Okay, try. At what time you go back? You all know that time. Aradhya, please help your partner. Come on. Help your partner. Yes. What is the time? Is that 2? Oops. Okay, now. This is what you made? So is that 2? Yes? This is at what time you all go back home? Okay. Now, I also have a few clocks. Okay. It is just similar to this. Now, how many hands can we see over here?
2.
How many hands?
2.
2. Okay. Now, can you tell Anaya what is the time in this?
3 o'clock.
What is the time in this?
3 o'clock.
Okay. If I say after 1 more hour, okay. So what will be the time after 1 more hour? Who can tell?
Ma'am, look.
Arshika. Yes.
4.
4 o'clock. She said this. Is this 4? Yes? How many of you said this is 4 o'clock? Okay. So Arshika is saying this is 4 o'clock. Just after 1 hour, the small needle moves from 3 to 4. Means 1 point next. Okay? From 3 to 4. So it turned at 4 o'clock. What is the time?
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. Okay.
Okay, now it's your turn to tell the time. I am going to tell you about some of the things Pasha does during the day.
Now listen very carefully, okay? He is going to ask some questions, okay? So Pasha, what he is doing in his day, okay? He is going to tell. Now listen.
You have to choose the clock that shows the correct time. For every correct answer, you will win a star. Pasha goes to play at 4 o'clock. Click the clock that shows 4 o'clock.
First of all, Sanskriti, please read. What is it saying?
Pasha goes to play at 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. So which one is the correct one?
Ma'am, middle.
Roshni.
Third one.
This?
Yes. No.
Adi?
Second one.
This one?
Yes.
How many of you say second one? Okay, very good. Let us see. Oops.
Brilliant! At 4 o'clock, my hour hand points to 4 and my minute hand points to 12.
Okay, so what happened? At 4 o'clock, the hour hand is pointing to 4 and minute hand is pointing to 12. Correct. Have you all understood this?
Pasha has breakfast at 7 o'clock.
Kartike,
Click the clock that shows 7 o'clock.
which one? First, second or third?
First.
First, this one?
That's correct.
Very good.
At 7 o'clock, my hour hand points to 7 and my minute hand points to 12.
Okay, next.
Pasha returns from school at 2 o'clock. Click the clock that shows 2 o'clock.
Aditya Vardhan,
Ma'am, second.
this one?
Wonderful!
Very
At 2 o'clock, Pasha has lunch at 12 o'clock. Click the clock that shows 12 o'clock.
Okay, which one? Third one?
That's right. At 12 o'clock, my hour hand points to 12 and my minute hand also points to 12. Pasha has dinner at 8 o'clock. Click the clock that shows 8 o'clock.
Roshni, this one?
Great! At 8 o'clock, my hour hand points to 8 and my minute hand points to 12.
Great.
Excellent! You
Silent
have
clapping.
won all 5 stars.
Very good. Now, there's a small quiz. This is a quiz time. Come on. Samarth, first question. Read it out.
What the time is?
What is the time? Can you tell the time?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. Is that 10 o'clock?
Yeah.
Which is the correct option? A? B? How many of you say A? And how many of you say B? So which one? A or B?
B.
B. Correct. Next. Arshika, read it out.
Sam
Seema and Ram.
are getting up early in the morning to go to school. Look at the clock and say what time do they go to school.
Very good. Okay. Now who can tell? Vinayak, answer? What is the answer? Which one? A, B, C, D? D. Let us check. Very good. Very good. Next question for Atharv. Read it out, Atharv.
What is time in clock?
What is the time?
5 o'clock.
A, B, C or D?
C.
C. Very good. Okay. Aditya Jain. Next question. Yes.
What is the time in the clock? 12 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
Which one? A, B, C or D? A. Okay. And the last question. Anika. Which
clock tells you that it's bedtime?
Which clock tells you that it's bedtime? Okay. Anika, tell the answer. A, B, C or D? Which one?
B. B.
How many of you say A? And how many of you say B? And how many of you say C? Now this tells your routine, children. If you go to bed at 8, the answer for you is 8. If you go to bed at, what is the time in this? 12. So how many of you sleep at 12? In the midnight? So what should be the answer? A, B, C or D? How many say A? How many of you say A? How many of you say B? And how many of you say C? And how many of you say D? Nobody. So majority, let us check the solution. What is the answer? A. 8 o'clock. Okay? Okay. Okay. Now, one more video.
I am Aradhya.
Oh.
I am 6 years old.
How old is Aradhya? 6 years. One more Aradhya in our class. Okay.
Today, I will share with you my daily routine.
Sit, sit,
What
sit.
I do from morning to night. Look, the sun is rising in the sky. It is morning time.
So when we see sun rising in the sky, what is that time? What is that time?
I
Morning.
get up from bed in the morning. My day starts now. I brush my teeth and take bath. I
Anika,
eat my breakfast.
what has she done, Anika? Now she's eating the breakfast. Correct.
And get ready for my school. I study with other children in the school.
Like you all study, she also studies in the classroom, right? At what time? In the morning? Yes? Yes? Let us see.
The sun is in the sky now.
Sit down,
It
Kartikeya.
is afternoon time. I take my lunch with my friends.
Okay, here is one more question, children. Now, when your minute hand, okay, which is that? Long or short one? Long one or short one? Are you sure? Okay. Now, when your minute hand comes on 12, okay? And your short hand, that is your, which hand? Hour hand. That is also on 12. Just imagine this, okay? It is on 12 and your short hand, it also comes on 12. So, shh. Not like this. Yes. Aditya Jain?
12 o'clock.
12 o'clock. So, should you sleep at this time?
No.
When should you sleep?
8 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
At least at 10. Okay? Early to bed and early to rise. Okay.
I come back home from school. I take rest for some time. See, the sun is setting. It is evening time.
Now when the sun is setting down, okay, what is the time?
Evening.
Evening time. What is the time, Netra?
Evening.
Evening
I
time.
play with my friends and then I complete my homework. Look there.
Can you tell? Is that morning?
No.
What is the time?
Nine.
Night.
Moon and the stars are in the sky.
How do you guess that this is not morning, this is night?
Because there are stars and the moon.
Stars and
Moon.
moon.
It is night time. I go to sleep at night.
Now, first of all, children, I want one thing from you all by tomorrow. And the thing is, everyone will prepare a timetable on a piece of chart paper at what time you wake up, okay, when you come to school, okay, when do you study and when do you go back, and then when do you study at home, when you play, when you have your dinner, everything inside that timetable on a piece of chart paper, okay. I want to see what you all do. Okay.
Morning, afternoon, evening, night. Dear children, did you notice the clock in the background? Yes, a clock tells us the time. It has 12 numbers. It has a long hand or minutes hand. It has a short hand or hours hand.
Okay, now let me see how many of you can answer. Okay, now one by one I am calling out the names. Okay, first one, Netra. Netra, can you tell me what is the time?
10 o'clock.
In this one, first one. Is that 8?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, next, Rudra.
7 o'clock.
7. How many of you say 7? Okay, next, Aiza.
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. Very good. Next, Vinaya. This one? 12. Very good. Sanskriti?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. Okay. Next, Ashir.
8 o'clock.
This one?
That's one.
This one?
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. Okay. Abhyuday, next?
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock. Okay. Dakshika, next?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. Okay. Now, here comes the next worksheet. Okay. Now, here are some hands. Hour hand and minute hand. Can you all see that? Yes?
Yes,
How many of you can see? Okay. Now, first one is Anaya. If I take this big hand, okay, where should I place it in the first clock?
or 12.
Should I place it like this?
No.
Is this correct?
No.
So how should I place? Like this?
Yes.
This is fine?
Yes.
Okay. Next, Fatima, for 3 o'clock, where should the hour hand point out? Yes, Anika?
3.
On 3? So, which hour hand should I take? This one, or this one? First one?
No.
Okay. So, this is correct?
Yes.
How many of you say this is 3 o'clock? Okay. So, one thing children, have you noticed that whenever we are writing the time, we write like 3 o'clock. Okay?
It's 3 o'clock.
This is how do we whenever we are writing, we'll write like this. Okay? 3 o'clock. But one more thing is there. How we can write? 3, then colon, and then double zeros. This is also how we can write 3 o'clock. Okay? Both the ways we can write 3 o'clock. Okay. Now next, Arshika, minute hand we are taking. Where?
On the 6th.
Do like this.
No.
Then up. Here?
Yeah.
Is this fine?
Yes.
Now for 5 o'clock, which hour hand?
Ma'am, we need to take the last test.
This one?
Yes.
Last one? Okay. Is this correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Next, Ahyan.
Yes.
Which hand? Now?
This.
This one?
Yes.
Okay. Like this. And next, what is the time in this clock?
6.
6 o'clock. So shall we take it like this?
Yes.
So is this time correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Next, Kartike. What to be done? What is the time written over here?
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock. Which this needle should I take?
Yes.
Like this?
No.
Then like this?
No.
Then
Yep.
this is fine? Okay. And next?
Now there.
Here?
No.
Then
Ma'am.
here?
No.
Like this?
Yes.
Is this fine? Now it is fine?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Now, next question for Atharv. What you need to do is match. Okay? Read the question. Read the question, Atharv.
Match the time to the assessment.
Yes, match the time to the statement. So, the first statement is wake up.
I
Fatima, what is the statement? Wake up at 7. So, what is the time? Where should you match from this? First, second, third, fourth, fifth. Which one? Third. So, this is the correct one? Okay, Netra. Read next one, Netra. I go to school at 9. So, which is the correct option? First, second, third, fourth or fifth? Fourth. This one? Okay. Now, Roshni. Third one. Yes. Lunch at 12. So, which is the correct one? This? Okay. Vinayak. Very excited. Yes, Vinayak. Fourth one. Read it out. I eat.
dinner at 5 o'clock.
5. Which one is the correct option? Second one? This one? Okay. Now, next. Samarth. Read the last one.
I go to bed at 8 o'clock.
8. Okay. I go to bed at 8.
First one.
This one?
Yes.
Okay. Now, let us check. How many marks do we get? Okay.
Yes.
How many? So, are you feeling happy?
Yes.
Okay. So, now, the next part for the time starts now. Okay. it's not.
Of the week.
Okay, till the video. Okay, it's on. Over here.
Hey Pasha, look at my new toy train. Isn't it amazing? It is really nice, Jiggy. But looks like the train does not have any toy train. Look, it is not even moving. This train is special. It will run in. Isn't it amazing? It is really nice, Jiggy. But looks like your train does not have any fuel. Look, it is not even moving. This train is special. It will run only if we arrange its bogies correctly. Can you help me and Pasha arrange the bogies in the correct order of the days of the week? Drag and drop the bogies in the empty slots in the correct order of the days of the week and click done.
These where boxes. Yes, where the passengers sit. Okay? Now. Okay, now first of all tell me how many hours in one day?
24.
Okay. Now if there are 24 hours, how many days in a week?
7.
So we are going to study about this in our next session. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you class.